Okay, so the next topic was, so we discussed as of today, the automatic account determination and the release strategy. Okay, let's have a one more important topic, that was pricing pressure. Okay, so what is the pricing pressure? Pricing pressure is nothing but like it's a price structure which we are defining for our procedure when we are buying the products, when we are buying the product from the vendor. So what are the price elements we have to consider? How the price elements will be calculated? Because when we are buying the product, we might be have the gross price, we might be have the net price, and when there is a difference between the gross price and net price, there are so many which so much difference it is there, because we are including the labor charges, we are including the unloading charges, packing charges, transportation charges, and local tax. Okay, and any discounts, surcharges, anything. These are all we are considering at the time of price when we are calculating. So how the system knows that these are the calculations? So because some people they will give you that discount, but some people they will not give you discount, and some people they are giving freight charges, free of freight charges. Some people they are saying that okay, this freight charges have to be paid separately to the separate vendor. So how we know that these are all okay must be go with the separate uh, steps, how it should be calculated with the gross price and how it should be calculated with net price. So all these things will be discussing in the pricing procedure. Okay, so basically pricing procedure is the structure for price, okay, pricing elements when you are calculating the net price, when you calculating what are the factors you are considering. Okay? So generally, what kind of the price elements we can have? Maybe we can have the gross price, that is the basic price, and we have discount. We have additional cost of the maybe surcharges like that, and labor charges, unloading, loading charges, transportation charges, packing charges. Okay, okay, and taxes, input taxes, right? So, and if there is any import related, then custom duties, okay, and secondary education says local tax. Okay, there are so many factors we have to be considered. So when you are designing this pricing structure, you have to be consider these are all pricing elements, and you have to be properly design your structure. Okay, so let's see how generally will be like. So the basic price of the product material, let's first I will take about the basic price of the material. Then, on that basic price of the material, so they will be calculating that any.
Your screen is not
Okay.
sharing.
Okay. Sorry. Can I able to see now?
Yes.
Okay. So are you able to see my now? Okay. Okay. So generally, how it will be calculated? So they will be started with the gross price, basic price. They will start. Okay, on this basic price, they will be calculating that discount, and they will be calculating input tax. Then they will say that okay, this is the net price including tax, and okay, any additional charges. Okay, so again, when you considering this cost of the discount, maybe okay, or cost of maybe freight cost. Okay, discount and when looking to discount and cash freight cost, okay, they might be having a different kind of the freight cost. Okay, so they're saying that per quantity they are charging like per quantity they are charging 10 rupees per freight. Okay, so when we talking about per quantity, it is like a on base of quantity how much you are ordering, right? And per fixed value. So they're saying that okay, this is fixed amount. So the freight always from whatever the quantity, it may be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it may be, the freight will be fixed value. That is a fixed amount. Or they will say that okay, uh, fixed amount and per quantity. Okay, and they can say that okay, percentage. Okay, so on percentage of amount. Okay, so on total net price, the percentage of amount, which is like 10% is the freight cost. or 20% is the freight cost, right? So there are different ways of the calculation also again, right? So we need to be consider all these factors when you are designing your pricing project. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to gross price. So how we are differentiating this gross price discount and other factors into in the SAP MM by technically how you are differentiating. There is the condition types. Okay, so there is a condition type they are defining. So the condition type for gross price is PBW. So it is a 4 digits code. Okay. So generally we will be defining like PBWX, PBW0 like that. We will be defining. So each and every pricing element having that the own naming. Okay, that is standard. This is the standard I'm talking about. So if you want to customize, then you can copy from the standard and you can use. So condition types. Okay, when you are defining the condition types, okay, in that condition type, it will tell you that okay whether you are planning to whether it is a gross price, the naming of the condition type like gross price, freight cost, and the discount, surcharges, then taxes. Okay, all these factors will come under the this condition type. Okay, clear? So if going forward we are majorly working on the condition type. Okay, so if you see that in the SAP when you are logging to the SAP system. So general condition types pricing where we are using the contract, scheduling agreement, RFQs, info record, purchase orders, right? So if I go to purchase order ME21N, okay, if I'm creating the any of the material purchase order I'm creating, okay, while I'm creating the purchase order, we are entering the material number, vendor, purchasing organization, all these details we are entering, right? So what will be happen when you are entering all these details? Okay, if I'm entering now the details, what it is required, generally what we are doing, we are entering all these details, right? So the system, if you see that in the condition tab, okay, in the condition tab, if you see that there are so many fields are there. So PBW0, cash discounts, and there are so many pricing elements are there. Okay, so how these pricing elements is calculated and how the pricing structure is calculated and what on what basis the value will be calculated all. So these are all condition types. Okay, these are the all condition types. So you can define your own style of the condition type or you can use the standard one. So you can go in the analysis here and you can see that in the analysis what is the my pricing structure. Okay, so this is the RM0000 which is the standard one. So under this RM0000 PBW0, PBWX, yes, so these are all condition types we have. Okay, so sometimes what will happen, the system automatically determining that, see, I'm not enter the price here. See, automatically it is capturing the information. The price which is automatically captured the information. I didn't enter that price. For how it is coming again? Okay, it depends on the what you are maintaining gross price and what records you are maintaining in the background. Based on that, the system will be capturing automatically the condition value. Okay, so the first thing is you need to understand that what is the condition type. So the condition type is nothing but like a we are justifying that each condition type is a one price element. Clear? Okay, now let's go with the pricing procedure, how it will works now, the pricing procedure. So before this, you need to be understand that there is a two types of the condition types. One is time dependent condition type, okay, and the other one is time independent condition type. Time independent condition type. So what is the difference between the time dependent and time independent? Okay, time dependent condition type is nothing but like it is defined, okay, at a specific period. Okay, so defined in specific period. Okay, that means suppose 01 01 2023 to 01 01 2024. So in the particular period, okay, the value is 100 rupees for this material or for this plant, for material and this combination. So this condition type, whatever the value which is triggering any condition type, maybe if I'm considering example PB00, okay, so this PB00 is a time dependent condition type. Okay, so basically it is a gross price, right? So the gross price, whenever you're creating purchase order between this period, okay, when the records are matching, okay, if you are maintaining in the records like 100 rupees, then for every time for the next 1 year, every time the system will be proposing 100 rupees only. That is a time dependent. It is depending on the particular specific period. But time independent period is nothing but like a time independent condition type is. So we are not specifying any period. Okay, it is individual. Every purchase order, okay, you might be change the manually, or you might be enter manually the price condition. Okay, so it is not depending on any specific period. So it is individual for that purchase order. It is a different price. Clear? So time dependent condition type, time independent condition type. Okay, so in PB00 also gross price, PBXX also gross price, but I'm using here PB00 is for the, okay, time dependent condition type, and PBXX is time independent condition type. So why we need two? Because in case my client is saying that, okay, for some materials we are not maintaining any condition records, okay, we are not maintaining any price, we are not fixing any price for the specific period, it is individual for each purchase order, then I don't want to go with PB00, I can go with the PBWX to differentiate that. In below case, if you see that in below case, PB00 is coming automatically because the time condition type in the, okay, which is maintained, the records which is maintained here in this time dependent cost, here they are maintaining that the price they are maintained. That means the condition records they are maintained.
Ravindra, can you please
The
speak?
condition record for PB00 is maintained.
Ravindra,
Sorry?
yeah, your voice is
Huh?
not proper. I mean, the speed what you are talking is very high. Can you speak
Very high means
like
slowly. You want slowly.
I want slowly.
Huh? You want, okay.
Yeah,
Is it
slowly.
silent for you as well, the problem?
It's a normal for me, but I think she's saying basically you talk little slow. I think you're going so fast.
Okay.
The voice is okay. It's like there is
Okay.
no issue, but
Okay,
yeah,
no
that's
problem.
the okay.
Okay. So Nita, for you have the problem with voice or a problem with speedness?
Uh, because by the time I understand one word, you are 2, 3 words ahead. So I'm not getting them.
Okay.
Speed is too high.
Okay. No problem. Okay. See. Okay. So did you understand now time dependent and time independent?
Independent, I understand, but independent, can you explain once again?
Okay. So time dependent condition types are, we are defining especially for the specific period. Okay,
Yes.
that means when you creating the purchase order, the system automatically getting the price automatically in the PO. Okay, based on that, what you maintained the period. Okay, the specific period, if you are creating purchase order in the specific period, then the price it automatically it is capturing. And PBWX is nothing but like time independent condition types. What here in this case you have to be entered manually. In case PB00 you didn't identified, suppose you not maintain any price in the specific period, then what you can do, you can maintain PBWX. So PB00, PBWX both it will work same way. Okay, so in case if you don't know PB00, the price it is not capturing automatically 0, then you can enter the PBWX. Okay, then you can enter the PBWX. Okay, this is the 100. So that is manually. If I'm entering that value, I am entering manually.
Yeah, so every time whenever we
That
are
value
raising
I'm entering manually.
so every time when we are raising a PO in PBXX, we have to enter the price.
So it depends. That's what it is. Depends. PB00. If you are not maintained time dependent condition type, then time independent condition type you can enter. So manually you are entering PO time. At the time of PO creation, you are entering the gross price manually. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that clear or not clear?
Yeah, it is clear.
What about Nita for you? Nita, you're there?
Yes. Am I audible?
Okay. It's clear, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
audible. Okay. Okay. Now, procedures, we are going with the procedure steps, how to design the configuration. So what we will do in the configuration. Okay. So let's go with the configuration, how we will do. So the first step, okay, for time dependent condition types, we are planning to design time dependent condition types, what it is required. Because time independent condition types, anyway, we are entering manually, so there is no impact. But time dependent condition types, okay, we are saying that specific period. Okay, so how it will work specific period? Suppose I just maintain PB00. This PB00 again the combinations like material, plant, material, plant, and vendor. So all these three combinations. Okay, if I'm maintaining that, okay, 150 rupees. Okay, that is like 01/01 2023. Teaching the PO. Okay, the PB00 value, the gross price of this material price is, I'm just saying that 120 euros, which is that I define. Okay, if I'm defining like particular this period. So that, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? This one. So in between this period, okay, if I enter this material
Yeah.
number, plant, and vendor, and I'm trying to create the PO, then the price automatically will display 120 euros. So no need to be entered manually, because the superior supervisor, if they are creating the PO, they don't know price, what agreed the vendor price, right? So because the price already agreed by higher level people, they are agreed with vendor. So they are maintaining these records. So automatically the price will come. So that what will be happen? System automatically identifying that this price from the condition record. So supervisor no need to be contact to anyone because it's already maintained. Clear? So
Yes.
so that we can avoid that fluctuation when there what we agreed the price and the PO price, the differences we can avoid because it is automatically picking. Okay, clear? Is that clear? So now in the procedure steps, the first procedure is how the system knows that you are considering material and plant and vendor, the combination. Maybe some people they are saying that no, I am not considering about the plant. It is common for all the material, all the plants. Okay, I'm just considering about that only purchasing organization. Okay, then vendor. So this is the combination they are asking. So they don't want to go with the above combinations like material, plant, vendor combination. They don't want. Okay, so they want to go with this combination. Okay, some other people they're saying that no, I don't want to go with this like that. I'll go with the metal group and I will go with the vendor combination. Only I will go like this one. So there are multiple ways of the combinations maybe the client is looking at. So then how system knows about that? These combinations needs to be considered for these records. Okay, how would this system knows about it? So for all these things, we are doing first the procedure setup. That is like for condition time dependent condition types, we are designing that access sequence. Okay, so we are creating one access sequence. Okay, for this access sequence, okay, we are assigning that the combinations, multiple combinations, multiple combinations of above. Okay, design will done at access sequence level. Okay, that means if suppose 0001 is the my reference ID for access sequence, which I defined for PB00 condition run. Okay, access sequence 0001, that is a reference ID which is I'm using for PB00. So now what I will do, I will create the multiple combinations, like one combination, this is one combination, and this is one combination, and this is one combination. All these combination I'm assigning under the 0001. So when I just look into 0001 have the combinations of these or this combination or this combination. So I can go with like this. This is one combination, and this is the one combination, and this is the one combination. Okay. So then when I'm using this 0001, okay, I can maintain if the client want in this combination, or if I can maintain if the client looking into this combination. Client if looking into this combination, I can maintain. Any combination I can take.
Naveen, what is
Okay, then I
001?
can maintain. So this 0001, sorry,
This 0001 is?
sorry, access sequence, that is reference ID.
Okay.
Reference ID access sequence which I am creating for the defining my combination. Defining my combinations, I am just creating. You don't need to take
Standard one or
0001. You can take XYZ. You can take XYZ also, no problem.
can be anything.
Okay, anything you can take. Anything you can take. Okay, it is a group or reference group which is connecting between the PB00 to multiple combinations. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, clear? Okay. So now, okay, this is the ID. You can create anything, but material plant vendor, material purchase organization vendor, material group vendor. So how the system knows about that? I cannot write direct manually like material number, material. I cannot write like manually like plant. So what we are using the technical word? What is the technical word we are using when we want to be defined a field? We are considering any of the table. Under table, we are considering that field names. Right? So SAP how system can understand. System can understand when you are entering the field name, technical name, not functional name. So instead of I'm writing the MATNR, I can write like, okay, MATNR is the my field name. Instead of if I'm writing the material number, instead of that I'm entering the MATNR. This is the field name. If I go to tables level, if I go to any of the field name, okay, Mara or something, the Mara level MATNR is the technical word. So the system can understand based on the technical name, not functional name, field name. Okay, clear? Because this is just like text. Material are created by, or it's just text. But this is the control field. This is the fixed value, fixed field name. Clear? So in this case, we are defining based on the field name. Okay, and I'm just giving this combination into this access sequence. Okay, so the first I'm defining like this combination. Okay, so again one more question. So assigning the combinations is very difficult again. Individually assignments of the combination directly to XYZ is very difficult. So what I will do, I will give one code. I'll just create one code. So that we call like table. I will be create my own customized table. In this customized table, this is the combination. Okay. So this is called condition table. This is a call condition table. So individually each condition table level there is a field combination. In the if suppose I'm creating one condition table like suppose 902, 903 condition table. Suppose let's say this 903 represents that material, plant, vendor combination. So I can assign now XYZ to 903. XYZ to 903. So that whenever I'm using this access sequence, okay, whenever I'm using this access sequence XYZ, so this is the condition table is the reference ID. This is the in this reference ID, these are the fields is there. These are the fields are there. So I'm indirectly assigning the XYZ having the this combination. XYZ having the this combination. So where you are assigning this XYZ again? This access sequence you are
PB00.
assigning it PB00, right? Because I created this access sequence for PB00, right? So I'm assigning PB00. So now how it is linked done? What is the link now? What is the link now?
That is mm, material plant vendor.
So when I'm using the PB00, yeah. So when I'm using the PB00, the system first it will check that what access sequence it is assigned. What access sequence it is assigned. This is the access sequence. Okay. What access sequence it is assigned. Under this access sequence, what condition tables it is defined. What condition tables it is defined. In these condition tables, this is the combination. So now PB00 having the combination of METNR, WRKS and RFR. Did you got the point? Did you got that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the okay for defining the time dependent condition type. Okay, if you are planning to having the multiple combinations, okay, that we are using this access sequence and condition table. Clear? Can able to hear me? Okay. So
Yeah, Ravi.
now we have so now we have what is the target first? The step one is what combinations you are planning to do. What are the combinations you are planning to design? Okay, so that you are defining first the condition tables. You are need to be create the condition tables. The first step is condition table. Okay, so condition tables again there is a rule. You need to be defined from 9012 999. Okay, so when you are defining your condition table, always suggested that take the number between the 901 to 999. So why, sir? We have other 01, 02, 03 like 200, 300, 400 we have. Why? Okay, you can take from 501 also, no problem. Okay. Mostly we can take 9 zeros, 9 series and all. Okay, so what will be happen? Some of the standard SAP already given some combination. Okay, for practicing purpose and standard purpose, SAP already given some combination that is already defined in the 01, 02, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 236, 126 like that. It is already defined. So that's why if you are entering, if you are trying to create some 026 or something, if you're planning to do sometime some 026 like that, the system will say that it is already created, don't create again because it's already there in the records. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, Ravindra.
Okay, so you can take from 501 to 999 also, no problem. Okay, now I will show you that how to create this one condition tables. Okay, so please this procedure, what are the procedure we are following now? The same procedure we are following for the output determination also. Okay, message output determination, batch management. So the same procedure. Okay, so please try to understand that how to what we are doing now. So first define condition table. So you can define your own style of the condition table. Okay, so I can go SPRO, CP reference IMG, then material management, then okay purchasing, then I'll be go to conditions. I'll go to condition, then okay, then you can see here there is a price determination procedure. Price determination procedure. Okay, did you understand what is the part? So you're going to SPRO, material management, purchasing. Under this purchasing condition, under this condition define price determination procedure. Under this we are defining now. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Clear? Okay, now the first step is define condition table. So I can go to maintain condition table. Okay, so let's go to maintain condition table is the first step. Okay, so you can see that create, change, display condition table. So I'll be go first create define condition table. So what is my first combination which I'm just planning to do? If suppose material, plant and vendor. Okay, and next one I can go material,
Purchasing organization and vendor.
purchasing organization and vendor. Okay, so my recommendation is always will go the single values. When you are getting single values you can go in the top. Okay, that means if suppose this is the combination. Okay, so the first will go for vendor, then we'll go for plan, then we'll go for material. So why I'm defining like this one, why we should not go for like this one, and why we should go for this one? Because when I'm defining like this one, okay, the records like the vendor is top level, that means single value, and again plant is a single value, but multiple materials I can maintain. Okay, that means the vendor 1000 is supplying under 1100 plan. Okay, under this one he is supplying 100 material, 100 F100 material, and 100 F1 120 material, 100 F1 120 material. Then sugar material he is supplying, sugar cane material he is supplying, then he is supplying so many things. Okay, so like he is managing. So I don't need every time to maintain vendor in the lower level, right? Because it is just single value. Because I'm just defining at vendor and plant level multiple materials having the multiple prices. So this price I can maintain 100 rupees, and this price I can maintain 120 rupees, and I can maintain this is the 130 rupees. So the same material he is supplying, right? The same material he is supplying. So all these materials will be like this one. Okay. So the vendor is common, plant is common, but multiple materials having the multiple prices. Okay, so when you are planning like this one, okay, you will can define the material is the lower level. So when you have the lower level, you can maintain multiple entries here in the condition records. Okay, I'll show you data as well. Before going to this one, I'll go to PB00, how it will work. So I'll show you. If I go to PB, MEK1 is the transaction code to maintain a condition record. Okay, I'll just go to MEK1. Here we are entering our condition type. Under this condition that there are some multiple combinations are there. Okay, you can take a number of condition type combinations here. Okay, then if I take this like this one, okay, the vendor, material purchasing organization, and the lower level whatever it is there, that will come multiple combinations. So in this case, if I'm taking like that, vendor, plant, and material. So vendor will come in the top in the common single value, and the plant will come in the single value. Then I can maintain multiple materials in the lower level. So
No, if we
under
choose,
this vendor, under this plant, this sorry.
Ravindra, yeah, if we choose
Hmm.
material and then our vendor and then purchase, so whatever we choose at lower level, we'll get multiple options in that. Multiple options, I mean, like here we have decided the material will be at lower side. I mean, so we can enter these multiple material name, right? Or multiple materials in the table.
Higher level is the vendor, lower level multiple materials I can maintain at a time. Unnecessarily every time I have to maintain the condition record is very difficult. So at a time I can maintain in the single screen. Okay,
You were not
is it clear?
audible. You were not audible. Tell
Okay.
me again.
So what I'm saying that okay, if I'm creating material at a lower level, okay, so I can create multiple materials at a time in the single screen for this vendor. Okay, in
My
case if you are maintain, sorry.
understanding is if whatever we are maintaining in lower level, for example, we are maintaining vendor at lower level, then we will get multiple option for vendor to enter. I mean, like material, we are entering.
Enter exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in the single screen, what options more it is there? Because if I enter the material in the top level
Yes.
and if I enter the plant in the top level, so what will be happen? Only one material I can maintain at a time,
Right.
right? So if I'm suppose 100 if 100 is the material and plant is the 1100, then vendors. Okay, again I can maintain multiple vendors here, right? 1000 vendor. What is the price? 120 rupees. 1200 price, then okay, that is 130 rupees, then that for 1400 vendor, then again I have to maintain 30 rupees. So like I can maintain multiple vendors only, but the single material, for single material if I'm maintaining multiple vendors. Okay,
Yes.
it depends how they want to go ahead, you can go ahead. Okay, clear?
Okay.
So that is what we just first we are defining. So when the combination you are planning to do, please properly define that you are looking into the vendor in the top level or you are looking material in the top level. Okay,
Yes.
so mostly when it is single value, then we'll take top level.
Right. If here we are maintaining, for
Okay,
example,
so
we are maintaining multiple vendor for one material, then vendor will be at
then you
low.
can take, then you can go, you can take that into combination. Okay, okay. So now I'll be going to create condition. Okay, and here you can define your own condition type here. Okay, what I says the rule like 901 or 501, you can take any of that from the series, you can take. Okay, so I'll try something like planning to create something like 95 or 950. Okay, I'm just planning to create 950 condition there. Okay, table name. Okay, if it is already exist, okay, that means someone is created already, then it will display like okay, table already exists. Okay, so might be you can try with some other one. 951, so this is also there already. Okay,
9 is the series we have.
952 only because I said right, other series SAP already created.
Yes.
Okay, okay, so that's why I'm just trying with 959. So now 959 is not created, 959 it is not created. Okay, now I'm just creating 959. So what is my combination? What I said, the top level, what you planning? Maybe you are planning material or vendor, whatever it may be. You just plan accordingly. Then take that sequence. So first you need to be called a vendor. Okay. So I'm just going with this combination, vendor, plant, material combination. So vendor is the top level. Okay. So I'll just first I will call you a vendor. Where is my vendor number? Okay, here it is not there. Then you can see here arrow mark is there. You can able to see that here arrow mark is there, you can down, click on down. Okay,
Yeah.
so like see that where is the vendor number, where is the vendor number. So can I able to see vendor? No. Then I will go arrow mark down. Again you can see here there is vendor. No. Then I will go for again down. Okay, now you can here. No, here also.
Ravindra, prior vendor was
Sorry?
there. Prior vendor.
No, not prior vendor. No, not prior vendor. Vendor is different. Okay. Now I'll go for next. Okay, let's see here vendor is there. Okay, clear? So what you need to do, double click on this vendor. Double click on vendor, then it will come in the left side. Okay.
And yes.
Then now what is the next? Plant.
Plant.
Okay. Again go for the plant. So go for search for plant. Did you able to see the plant?
Not here. Not in this.
Screen. No, right? So I'll go again top. Let's search for it. Okay, here plant is there.
Yes, double
Okay.
click.
So
And
double
then
click on that. Double click on this. Then what
material.
is the next? Material. So let's go for material. Here also material is there. So double click on that. So when it is moved to left side, then it will come in the blue color. Okay. Clear? Now click on the generate.
Item
I'm
and
generating my
what is difference in item and material?
item number. PO item number. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Okay.
Then we
So
can add this
now
material group. We can add this
material
material group.
group is different. Material is different. You can take material group also. Whatever you want, you can take it out. Material is different. Material group is different.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. So once you taken this one, just generate this one. Okay. So see here the SAP which is saying that okay, this combination you already have the standard 363 is the table name. It is already there. Okay. But still, if you want to be generate your own style of the table, okay, then you can still click on that. Then the system will enter. Okay, so do you want to be generate the condition table? Yes, I want to generate. Then click on yes. Okay, so you can use the package name. Okay, everyone have their own package, every module. You can ask when you are really working on the system. Okay, you must be have the every module have the their own package. Okay, you need to be saving that package. Okay, so the package name is nothing but like every module SAP which is giving one package name. That means your client they have created one package name. All the objects, that means all condition related, technical related fields or any tables you are creating, any programs you are creating, that will store in the package. Okay, so you can enter any of the package. So I'm just entering that here I don't have any package, so I'm just entering in the temporary file, temporary package. So but in the in the real time you should not save in the this temporary package. You have the your own package, MM package, FI package, okay, ZZ package, something they will be creating that package. You can ask them, they will provide. Clear? And you should not save in the local object. You should save in the save button. If you are saving the local object, you cannot transport these tables to other systems. Like if you are doing in the development system, if you are planning to do in the quality system, production system, then you cannot transport this one. If you are saving in that local object, you must be saving the package that will be created a transport request number. Is it clear? Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now my table name is 959. Okay. So if I go to table SC69, okay, if I enter A959, which is created vendor plant metal combination, that is I created, right? So with your combination, the system is created one condition table, that is a table. Clear? Any questions? So this is the, if you see that validity to, validity from, all it is creating here. So that means it is a time dependent condition table. Clear? Clear?
Yep.
So same condition tables you are creating, the same procedures you are creating in the batch management, you are creating for output determination. So how you can differentiate? Okay, it's based on the application where you are using this application. Okay, this condition table, which application you are using, based on that the system will be identified. Okay, which condition table you are using and all you can see here. If you are using for a shipping, if you are using for billing, you are using for purchase orders, like that, they can use. Okay. So now, in case if you are planning to create your own style of the condition table, but every time you are getting problem like it is already exist, it is already exist, then you just A9 star, you just click on that and see that. Okay, these are the tables which is already created. Okay, so that means just now I created A959, right? So that means A953, 954, like that, it is still nobody not created. So you can use that also, A953. Okay, if I'm trying to use the A960, then system is saying that okay, it's already created, don't use that. Okay, so you can search like that what table you are planning to create. Okay, clear? So this is the one which I created now. This combination which I created, which is like, what is that? 959, and it is represent A959. This is for pricing procedure. A is the pricing procedure.
How to use these tables in PO?
I'll use to define these tables in the axis sequence.
Okay.
Okay. So now I created only one combination. Let's create this combination as well. Okay. So the next one, which I'm trying to create one more, which is like 958. 958. Okay. Then what is the combination? Again, I can see that material purchasing organization vendor. Okay. I will try to do same to same because you want to see that material, if it is top level, what will be happen. Okay. I'll just go material. I will go for material. Then the next one is purchasing organization. I'll go for purchasing organization next. Then I'll go for vendor. Okay. Material, purchasing organization, vendor. Any questions?
If we change the sequence, I mean here itself, if we selected material first and if we want to change the sequence, then
You can just double click on that. It will move. It will go out. Okay.
okay, and then again we can.
Or you can have to do again back. Okay. Clear? Then generate this one. So again, you can save. Don't use $TMP in the standard. Okay, in the real time. Okay. So now A958 is created. A series all, it is the pricing procedure related. A series, whatever A series it is created tables. Okay, that is for pricing procedure. Okay, if it is branch management, then it's different. Maybe B, R, C, D, F, something. Whatever. Okay, clear? Now I created two condition tables. One is this combination, one is this combination. So step one is completed. Any questions on step one? Any any
No,
any? No, right?
no, I don't
So
have
the
any.
next one is, yeah. So the next one is, after creating the access sequence, I'm just going for reversal way, which I did. So what did I created my combination with condition table. So this is completed, right? Yeah, reverse way. Then I'll be creating access sequence. I'll be creating access sequence. Correct? So I'll be go back. The condition tables are created. The condition tables are created. Now I'll go for above access sequence. Define access sequence. Okay. Okay. So you can create your own style. Okay. So when standard also it is there, but you can create your own style also. Okay. So here if you consider this is the gross price. So if you go to axis, here in the axis they are assigning that the table names. What are the table names are there? So these are the tables, right, which you are getting into the list. If I go to PB00 for condition records, if I'm entering planning to condition records, so here if I go back, MEK1, MEK1 is the condition records. Okay, so here what are the combinations it is coming? MTs, outline agreement, contract. So these are the right the combination here. MTs, outline agreement, contract item like that. Correct? Is it correct? You are getting the same combinations, right? Here it's coming. So the sequence what you are following here, based on the sequence, you will get that options here. Okay, clear? So what you can do, you can use the standard existing one axis sequence. Okay, or if you want to define your own style of the axis sequence, you can define whatever it may be, you can define. Okay, if you want to be create your own style, then you just copy this one and put that Z002. You can create. Okay, you can use that. Okay, so I'm just using gross price for PB00. Okay, PB00. Okay, okay, it's already there. Then I'll put something like Z100, Z10, or Z20, something what I'm just. Then I'm copying all. Why I'm creating my own style of axis sequence? I don't want to disturb the standard one, so I'm just creating my own style. Okay, clear? Is it clear what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Any questions here?
Path is
So
same. Path is same,
same
no?
partition. Yeah. So now I'm creating my transport request number. So hope you know this transport request number, right? Everyone. Do you know that what is the transport request number? This transport request number, do you know that or not? Not. How many people know about the transport request number?
Tell us again.
Hmm? Sorry.
Tell us again.
So transport request number is nothing but like whatever the data which you are storing in the development system, like configuration you are doing. So it will be stored the data in this request ID number. So based on this request ID number, if you want to be transport to the other systems, quality system, production system, then you are using this is the reference ID. Okay. So the data what you are storing currently, what configuration you are planning, whatever you are planning to do, all this it will be stored in the this ID number. Okay. So you can create your own request ID number. Clear?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't need to be enter any manually request ID number. You just need to be enter the text short description. Then the system will be creating automatically based on number series. The system will be proposing that ID number. So this is your ID number to track the changes what you did, and you going forward you are planning to move up to quality system or production system. This is the ID number you are using. Okay. So make a point this one. Once it is moved to quality or production system, if you are planning to do any other changes, it is not possible. Okay, because this transport request number you are releasing. If you want to be moved to the quality system or production system, then make sure that this transport request number is released. The status should be released. Once it is released, you cannot do anything in under this transport request number. Again, you need to create your own new transport request number. Okay, until it is released, whatever the changes you are saving, whatever the changes you are doing in the configuration, all the data will be stored in the this transport request number. Is that clear?
Got it.
Is that clear? I'll show you how to see that. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm saving into this transport request number, the transport request number. Now see that. Now I created Z102. This is the what I created, gross price. Okay. Now I'll be go to access sequence, because I copied from standard one. It is copied all. Okay. But if you don't want to use all these things, I want to use only your own style. Okay. Then you can delete. Just select all and delete. Okay. No. If you don't want to change, and if you want to be use these also, but still I want to add my own um, condition table, then what you can do, you can go new entries, put the number, the sequence number. If I'm just putting that one, the first sequence number is my number. Then what is the condition table which I created? What is the condition table which I created?
Uh,
9 5 9 9 5 9. Right, that I will be assigning here. Then this combination will come first. Okay, vendor plan material combination will come. Then the sequence number 2, 958. This is the combination which will come. Okay, so save, 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 enter save. Okay, now it's saved. Okay, now after you saving this one, select the line, go to fields. You have to be validate your fields whether it is populating or not populated. Just click on this one, fields, enter, enter. Then it will come like vendor plan material. Okay, the combination. Again go back. Okay, then go again 958. Select 958. Click on fields. Enter. Now save. Now save. Okay. So now I have assigned my own condition table to my access sequence. See now what will be happen? My combination also it is added to the access sequence. My condition tables also added to my access sequence. I not disturbed anything which is already existing one. If you want to be disturbed, you can disturb, no problem. Clear? So these two above are I added, but the below which I copied from the last one, that is copied. So if you want to be delete, you can delete, or if you want to be keep it like same, you can keep it. No problem. Clear?
yes.
Okay. Then select the exclusive, then save. So what happened now if I assign this one, this combination, if I assign what happened? What happened? The next time when you are planning to maintain the condition records for this condition type, sorry, condition records when you're planning to define, then the system also considering that this is the one combination you can use to maintain. That means what combination it is? You can use vendor plan material combination, material purchase organization, vendor combination. So if you need to get this, if you need to get this combination also, what is the next step? I created my access sequence which I assigned my tables, but still it is not connected to my condition table, condition type. That is the time dependent condition type. Still it is not connected. I have created condition tables and access sequence, but I still not assigned to my condition type. Okay, because because until if it is not assigned, then there is no use of creating this. Okay, you must be assigned this to my condition type. So let's go with that. The next procedure wise. The next procedure wise. What is the next procedure? Condition type. Then I'll go to next condition type, define condition type. The next type is condition types. Okay, so now I'll be go for define condition type. Okay, so you have standard PB00 you can use. If you want to be create your own, you can create, no problem. Just copy and create your own condition type also you can use. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'll just go to inside, go to details. Then here I'm assigning my access sequence because this is the old access sequence which is created. Now I just copy this one. I created my own style. Then I'll be using that 102. That is my condition which I created, my access sequence. That access sequence which is I'm assigning to the my own style of PBW. Clear? Then I will saving this one. So what happened now? Why we are doing this all? Why we are doing all this? Why we are doing all this? Because I am planning to maintain the condition records for this condition type. That is time dependent. My target is I want to maintain this. This is the records. One time records I want to maintain. I don't want to be enter manually every time at the time of pivot. The system should automatically trigger these all records when I created. So based on my past records, which is like my scheduling, which is defined in the my scheduling between the time period. What I define, that value should come automatically based on this combination. Okay.
But Ravi,
For
we have
that
not
reason, I'm
mentioned
assigning
price.
sorry,
We have not mentioned price anywhere yet, no?
not at maintained price. These are all configuration. I will be maintaining at that regular intervals, like you are maintaining condition record. I'll show you. Okay. So for this purpose only, we are defining that access sequence. Then in the I assign that access sequence to the my condition type. So now when I'm maintaining this condition record, the price which I'm maintaining for PB00, okay, it will come that the combinations of what it is maintained in that this access sequence. So let's go. What is the condition records where we can maintain condition records? MEK1. MEK1 is the transaction code. So in this MEK1, if I go to MEK1, what condition type you are planning to create, maintain the records, the system will ask that. Okay, you want to maintain for PB00, you want to be maintained for some other condition type, it will ask. Okay, so now I'm just trying for PB00. I'm just clicking on that. So that is the first step which I did. The first one is PB00, which I entered now. Okay, now for this PB00 system, check that what access sequence is there. For this access sequence, what condition table is there, and for this condition tables, what combination it is there. That will display now. So if I click on key combination, the system will display vendor plant material combination is the first priority. Material purchasing organization vendor, that is the second priority. So the key combination it will displaying. Why it is displaying here? Why it is displaying here? Why it is displaying here the key combination? Because I created my own access sequence. That access sequence which I assigned to my condition type, and that access sequence have the combinations, right? What combinations it is there access sequence? The above what you defined access sequence Z102, Z102. Where is the Z102? Here Z102 which I created. For these accesses, what are the search strategies? These are called search strategies. Okay, here I assign the first two combination is vendor plant material. The second combination is purchasing material, purchasing organization vendor. So all these combinations it is displaying here. All these combinations are it is displaying here. Is it clear or not clear? Is that clear or not clear?
Kind of.
Is it audible? Is it audible? Not
Yeah,
audible?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So did you understand the combination? It is why we are doing this.
Yes.
Did you understand why we are doing these condition tables? Now what
Yes.
I can do, I can select a vendor and plant and material combination. Then I can maintain the first in the high level vendor, the second level plant, and lower level materials. I can maintain the records. If suppose this is the one condition record, suppose plant 1000, vendor 1000, okay. Then the material is 100 F 100. Then I'll just maintaining that 130 rupees is the 140 rupees is the my price. Okay. So then what is the currency? What is the currency and euros and everything which you can maintain here? For euro is euro. Okay.
Ravindra,
Then you can maintain the from and to. What is the from and
Ravindra,
to? Okay. Yeah. Please.
my one doubt. While creating material, we are maintaining a unit of measure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then here we are again
That is
mentioning,
base unit of measure. This is not unit of measure. This is the currency.
yeah, currency. So we are
This
maintaining,
is the unit of measure.
yes. So both the
This is
combination,
the huh, because you are maintaining the vendor, right? So vendor have the multiple currencies, right?
okay. And what if we are
Vendor can supply from the euros.
yes. So if we, I mean, we are maintaining while creating a material, we are unit of measure is or currency is different. And here, if we use currency is different, then will it work?
Yeah. PO ordering with which currency? You're ordering to the vendor when you should order in their currency, not your currency, right?
Yes.
Because purchase order is creating to the particular vendor. Okay, so suppose let's say you are ordering some product in the Amazon US. Did you order in the dollars or did you order in the INR?
No, no.
Dollar, right?
Yes.
Obviously. What vendor is following that currency you are using, right?
Yes.
Obviously, it is different.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Ravindra, it's not based on the country,
Based on
the
not country,
currency.
what you maintain in the vendor master record, what you maintain in the
Right.
vendor master record, the currency.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
In
whatever
the
we are
vendor master
maintaining.
record, you are maintaining the currency, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. In the XK03, in the XK03, you are
Yeah.
maintaining the different currencies, right?
Yeah.
So that
I know
currency
that
you
one.
mean.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that is the reason we are maintaining this condition records. Okay. So if you are maintaining here condition record, what will happen? When you creating the purchase order, you don't need to be wait for the price because I don't know what is the price, but system automatically capturing the price because you already maintain my superior already maintained the price in the my condition records. So I don't need to be worry about this price because the price already coming from the condition records. So this is called one time records. These are all okay. These are all called one time records. So you're maintaining today. So then the next 1 year, next 6 months, next 2 months, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, it will work based on that condition record. You don't need to you don't have to be worry about that. It will come automatically in the P. Clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Or no? Any questions? So for this purpose, as on now, we are creating step one, step two. What is the step two? Axis sequence. Okay. Then the step three, the condition type. Whatever we did now, all it is the purpose of we are maintaining a time dependent condition. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Okay. So as a part of the pricing procedure, first you need to be designed for the time dependent condition type. What condition table, what access sequence, what condition types you are defining, and how you are assigning the access sequence. Those you can take them. Clear? Clear? Okay. So the next
Yeah.
part,
Yeah.
what is the next part? Once access sequence is completed. Yeah. So once access sequence is completed, once condition types is created, now you can define a multiple condition type because as on now we just discussed about the time dependent condition type, that is only gross price, right? But we have time independent condition types also, right? Some time independent condition types are there. So all these condition types we need to understand about that. Okay. Then once you define this condition type, then plan for the your pricing structure. How you want to be first, whether you want to be calculate time dependent condition type, time independent condition type, or basic price, or maybe freight charges, or maybe discount, or maybe net price. How you are planning to design that structure? That based on the structure you can define. Okay. So tomorrow we'll discuss about that. What are other condition types are there? Standard condition type. Okay. Then how to design your structure, then how the pricing project will come in the PO, that we will discuss about it. Now what we discussed today, we discussed about it, how the condition records will be work. Clear? Any doubts for today class? Any doubts for today class?
So far, no,
If
maybe
you
while
don't
we are
have
doing
any,
the practice.
yeah, please do the practice.